13 this morning.
Good morning to you. It is Monday, February 19th. I'm Holly Hedrick.
And I'm Jay Siltzer. Glad you're with us at 4:30. Let's start with Ingrid and your forecast.
Very mild conditions outside in the upper 40s on this Monday morning. So that's some good news, but bad news is a little bit of rain moving through the mountains. So this could impact your morning drive with a slight chance for these showers to drop overhead. Not seeing a lot of rain, but the clouds definitely evident with the shaded areas, and of course the green means the rain. So just a few showers this morning, and I think that rain chance going to go down by around mid-morning, and temperatures going up back to the upper 50s by lunchtime. Some locations a little bit warmer than others today. I'll talk about why coming up my full forecast and how much rain you can expect throughout the week. Back to you.
Your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Well, unfortunately, the clouds rolled in overnight. A big difference from what we saw yesterday with the gorgeous sunshine. I think we deserve that after a dreary Saturday. Starting off Monday here with just a couple showers as well, and that should be really just the morning hours. The bigger story is going to be the warmer weather this week. As we head into the second half of the work week, Wednesday into Thursday, we're watching this area of low pressure right now over the southern plains, the central plains, moving into the southern plains into tomorrow, and then it moves through our area sometime early on Wednesday. And we're going to see, or Thursday, I should say, that's when we're going to see a slightly greater risk for some showers to enter the area. Let's track this for you here this morning to start with hour by hour. 8 a.m. shows a few showers, mainly north of 85 in the upstate. That's where this model wants to put down a couple showers for your 8 a.m. commute. By lunchtime, just a slight chance, mostly dry this afternoon. Still pretty cloudy, unfortunately. And as we head into tonight, a slight chance for rain into early on Tuesday. Mostly dry throughout the day on Tuesday, but still fairly cloudy and still very warm. And we're staying warm and wet through Wednesday, and then we watch as that cold front moves closer on Thursday. So how much rain are we expecting in the short-term forecast? Areas that could see some rain this morning, likely around 1/10 of an inch. Asheville probably won't see any accumulating rainfall. Into tomorrow, slight chance for rain as well, and then a greater chance Wednesday and into Thursday for some of that rain to accumulate. So rainfall for the next 3 days is not too high. This goes through Thursday morning, leaves us about 3/4 of an inch in western North Carolina. A damp start in Highlands at 46 degrees. It's going to be cooler air moving in to these eastern communities and really sets up throughout the day. So a little bit cooler in those eastern communities compared to our western ones. A wedge of cool air moving back in. 60s tomorrow, 70s by Wednesday and Thursday, and staying very warm Friday, and unfortunately unsettled for the weekend too. Back to you.
Hudson just made a significant, generous donation.
Just how much? Find out more in the Daily Mail update. The actress has donated $1.4 million to a fund that will represent those who suffer from sexual harassment. The Justice and Equality Fund is a crowd-funded campaign and started as the result of the Me Too movement. Watson joins Keira Knightley and Emma Thompson, who have also donated to the same campaign.
Adam Levine and his
final major ceremony of award season before the Oscars.
The 71st annual
in a moment where we're all, not just talking about it, but trying to show it in our actions, not only just by wearing the color black, but also donating and raising a legal fund that people can access that help.
And now on to the awards themselves.
One film wins 5 of its 9 nominations. Rick Damigella tells us which one.
I just watched that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it was really good. They say typically, horror and suspense movies don't do very well at these award shows. So good for him. He was great in it.
All right. Can't wait to see it. A priceless print is stolen. The piece is a Pablo Picasso print, and it was signed by the artist himself. It was hanging in the lobby of a fine art appraisal company in Milwaukee when it went missing. It's worth, get this, between $35,000 and $50,000. The owner has notified art galleries and museums all over the country about the stolen art in hopes that if the thief tries to sell it, the buyer will know it was stolen.
All right, outside this morning, Ingrid, you said it yourself, pretty mild.
It is mild, very comfortable. Unfortunately, seeing some light rain cloudy conditions as well. So those clouds have kept temperatures from going down overnight. So it feels good, but we're going to have limited sunshine today. Lester Flooring Sky Cam Network 47 in Black Mountain. Only 1/100th of an inch of rain since midnight. Expecting less than 1/10 of an inch across the region this morning. Just a slight chance for those showers. But just make sure you have that umbrella for another few hours. And it is a little bit cooler in areas in darker green. You can see that wedge taking shape this morning with low 40s in Newland, but low 50s in areas west, including in Cherokee and Clay counties. Back over to you.
North Carolina's news leader. This is News 13 This Morning.
The Black Panther lives.
Yes, it does. Marvel's Black Panther raking in the money and racking up the records.
An estimated $218 million, making the superhero movie the biggest ever February and President's Day weekend debut, and the 5th biggest U.S. movie opening of all time. And good morning to you. It is Monday, February 19th. I'm Holly Hedren.
And I'm Jay Silter. We knew it was going to be big.
It shattered, I think, what they even estimated.
Exactly, even the projections.
Yeah, like by like $50 million.
Unbelievable. Well, I tell you what, Ingrid, outside this morning, a little bit of rain out there, isn't there?
A little bit of rain. I think a lot of folks probably went and saw that movie on Saturday when it was dreary and cloudy. We got a break yesterday, and now it's back overnight. We've seen those clouds move in and a few showers as well. Just isolated showers expected today on this President's Day. You can expect those clouds to stick around and temperatures staying very comfortable, similar to what we felt on Sunday. We made it up to 62 yesterday. It'll probably be maybe a degree or two cooler than that. You won't notice the difference this afternoon, but you won't feel that sunshine beating down on you. We'll talk more about when more rain moves back into the area and how much falls this week coming up in my full forecast. Back over to you.
Now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Looking right now, the last couple of hours, not a lot of rain has fallen, but light showers across the region. Cloudy skies, and that's what you can expect through much of your morning commute. We're seeing high pressure off the southeast coast, and that flow is helping pump in some warmer air. So we're going to see that today, and then we're keeping our eye on our next system. Right now in the central plains, it will move through the southern plains and into the Tennessee River Valley as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, giving us a slightly greater chance for some showers. So until then, just some light rain expected. That's what you can see at 8 a.m. this morning, just north of I-85. That's where models putting down a little bit more coverage with that rain. Slight chance through noontime and still pretty cloudy today, unfortunately. Some breaks in the clouds through this evening and into tonight. A slight chance for rain into early tomorrow, but I think tomorrow will actually be a mostly dry day. Still very warm. Back close to 70 degrees in some locations. As we head closer to Wednesday and that system moves closer to our area, a greater chance for rain on Wednesday and again on to Thursday. Looking ahead now into the Futurecast model. Once again, this area here north of 85, that's where we want to see a little bit more of accumulating rainfall today. Otherwise, you can expect less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. That is until Wednesday when we see more widespread rainfall. And over the next 3 days, it's not going to be a ton of rain, but we could get closer to about 3/4 of an inch of rain in these areas in blue. So that's most of our entire viewing area. That gets us through Thursday morning. We still see a chance for some showers into Thursday, Friday, and unfortunately into the weekend. So pretty unsettled this week. Showers hitting the camera lens here in Highlands, Lester Flooring Sky Cam Network. So damp roadways there. And it is mild. We've got some 50s in these western communities with cooler air wedging into our eastern zones. And that's going to stay that way pretty much throughout the afternoon, but everyone's going to be comfortable today around that 60-degree mark. Close to 70 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with a greater chance for some showers Wednesday and Thursday, and still unsettled as we head into the weekend with a chance for some storms even. Back to you.
What happened in Florida causes concern for all parents. The possibility of sending your kids to school and them not coming home. School systems across. A veteran pilot in California lands a small plane in the middle of a freeway Sunday morning. Take a look. The single-engine plane had to make an emergency landing in the median of Highway 101 near Morgan Hill. The pilot says he lost power and couldn't make it to the nearby airport. He says it was the safest location for him to land. This morning we've got a little bit of rain, but not too cold.
Not too cold at all. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the headline this week. 50 degrees at 8 a.m., 53 at 10 a.m., and lunchtime 57. Clouds with a few showers out there this morning. It's going to be a very low, what's called diurnal temperature today. So it's not going to warm up or cool down too much this week, really. So that means we could actually hit a record for tonight's low temperature. The coolest we have been, this is going to be on the 20th of February, was 1951, made it down to 50 degrees. Tonight we're forecasting it to drop only to 52, so that's pretty close. So that could be another record, because typically this time of the year we're in the low 30s, and it's a good thing we're not that cold because we have some precipitation falling right now. So just mild, cloudy with a few showers. Enjoy it. Back to you.
From Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 This Morning.
A movie filmed right here in the mountains gets a lot of love across the pond. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri was the big winner at the 71st British Academy Film Awards, winning 5 of its 9 nominations.
3 billboards won Best Film, Leading Actress for Frances McDormand, and Supporting Actor for Sam Rockwell, along with the original screenplay for Martin McDonough, an outstanding British film.
And again, filmed so much in Silva and Buncombe County. You haven't seen it yet.
I still haven't seen it.
You need to see it. It's good.
I do, certainly before the Oscars.
Yeah, certainly so. There's still time. Ingrid?
I still need to see it too. Yes, indeed. But it is on my list along with about 1,000 other movies that I want to see. But that's at the top. Let's take a look first at our weather. And it shows, unfortunately, some changes overnight while you were sleeping. The clouds moved in and we're seeing some showers now over Macon County and the upstate. So just a few showers out there this morning on this President's Day. But the good news is it's very mild, starting off in the upper 40s right now, but back up to close to 60 degrees by later on this afternoon. It will stay cloudy, not going to be nearly as sunny as what we felt yesterday and saw yesterday. And coming up, my full forecast, I'll tell you how much rain will accumulate this week and which day might be better if you have any outdoor plans. Back over to you.
Your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Things change while you were sleeping. Now we're seeing some clouds and even some rain falling in parts of Macon County and parts of the upstate right now. North and just along I-85. Asheville, we are dry right now, but very cloudy. High pressure off our coastline is helping pump in some warm air today. You can expect that and a chance for a decent amount of cloud cover today and much of the work week. Our next low pressure system that we're watching is way out here right now in the Central Plains, moving through the Southern Plains today and into tomorrow, and then it will push a cold front through our region early on Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday we have a slightly greater chance to see some showers. This morning, 8 a.m., it does show where we're seeing that rain right now, so potentially seeing some isolated showers in those locations through about 8 a.m. Slight chance through noontime, but the majority of the day will actually be dry, but unfortunately cloudier conditions compared to what we saw yesterday. Here's 6 o'clock this evening. Slight chance for rain into early tomorrow, but I do expect Tuesday to be a mostly dry day with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. And into Wednesday, we'll see more rain return to the region ahead of that next cold front. You can see more green popping up through even the afternoon hours. So this area right here, I do think that's where we could see some light accumulations this morning. Other than that, most of us will see less than 1/10 of an inch of rain all day today and all day tomorrow. It's Wednesday that we see that rain chance increase, and we start to see anywhere from about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch total in areas in blue. That's over the next 3 days. That gets us through Thursday morning. Light rain still falling in highlands on our Lester Flooring Skycam network. Notice the darker green here, some cooler air wedging in, and it will stay that way with a little bit cooler air over those zones throughout the majority of the day today. Tomorrow close to 70, same thing Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend, but still a chance for rain in the forecast Saturday and Sunday. Back to you.
Are you craving a big juicy burger? Well, how about these? They look like a good burger and they bleed, but they're not beef. Find out what they are on News 13 this morning. A nightmare on the seas. A brutal brawl breaks out between passengers and guards. It happened on the Carnival Legend near Melbourne, Australia, as stunned vacationers, even some kids, watched in horror. And the fight started with just a couple of people when they exploded Guards can be seen kicking passengers. Eventually, all 26 members of one family were escorted off the ship by authorities and onto another boat. In a statement, Carnival says it has a zero-tolerance approach to excessive behavior that affects other guests. This morning, the cruise line is offering a 25% discount on future travel for passengers on the ship.
I'm not sure that's enough.
And emceed the plunge once again. Jason even got to meet his self-proclaimed biggest fan, Lee. Cute picture there.
Very cute. Well, anything but cold outside this morning.
Yeah, Ingrid, it's a pretty decent start.
And it's going to stay warm the next several days, in fact, most of the week. Forecast and high for today is more than 10 degrees above average. Typically, we're in the low 50s. We're going to forecast the low 60s for you today. I should say more than 10 degrees above average tomorrow, and Wednesday, 70 degrees. Look at that. So staying very mild this week, and overnight we're going to stay very mild as well. Tonight's low is forecast to be 52. The record is 50 back in 1951, so we could be close to that. The average is 31. Back to you.
Highland Brewing in Asheville has been teasing that change is coming.
And overnight on Facebook, the brewery revealed a new look and brand for its beer.
To symbolize our pioneering spirit, we came up with a stylized compass, and it shows itself right here with a super strong H in the middle, and that was one of the things that I asked for. I wanted Highland to be represented in a really strong, clear, bold, iconic way.
Leah Wong, the president of Highland, who you just saw, goes on to say that data showed the company's beer was fresh, relevant, and talked about, but the brand didn't have the same discussion. She says that's when they came to the decision for the refresh. You can check out the new packaging logo and added merchandise at Highland this Friday. And there will be a refresh reveal party all day from noon until 10 p.m. After a week of tragedy, one New York City firefighter is bringing a smile to many.
He's working to honor the lives lost through simple acts of kindness. John Donvan has the story.
Good for him.
Yeah. Turning now to weather on this Monday morning.
All right, yesterday was gorgeous with lots of sunshine. Not the case overnight and into this morning. Those clouds rolled in and some showers as well. Right now, just north of I-85 in the upstate, seeing some of that light rainfall on this President's Day. You can expect clouds to stick around, unfortunately, throughout the day with just a few showers, mainly this morning. A slight chance for rain throughout the day, but notice it's going to be pretty comfortable. Upper 50s and low 60s. Returning to the 70s throughout the work week. We'll time that out for you and talk about when rain will accumulate in western North Carolina coming up in just a few minutes in my full forecast. Right now, let's head over to Katie Killen for a first look on the roads.
Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Weather and on-time traffic together every 10 minutes. And it's a soggy start, but a quiet start on those roads this morning. Let's go ahead and get a look at our maps here. If you're traveling in Henderson County into Buncombe County or vice versa, I-26 east and westbound, smooth sailing right now. You can see speeds there, drivers there clocking in anywhere between 60 and 65 miles an hour. Let's head just a little bit further south. A live look in Hendersonville. This is King Street here, and you can see traffic flowing just fine there in Henderson County. Jay and Holly.
Happening today, the Buncombe County Planning Board is holding
A gun control rally was held in downtown Asheville this weekend in response to the Parkland, Florida school shooting. A 1999 graduate from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School attended that rally. Alex Davis called on attendees in Pack Square Park to demand gun reform from lawmakers. Volunteers walked around helping people sign up for a gun reform nonprofit called Moms Demand Action and register to vote. And even those too young to vote got involved.
Do you see?
We feel better that more people are feel scared like us and are trying to change it.
For more information on supporting Moms Demand Action, go to our website, WLOS.com, and click on the story about the rally.
Or watching News 13 or News 13 Skywatch weather.
Welcome back and good morning, everyone. Not a lot of rain out there this morning, but let me highlight as to where that rain is currently falling. Areas north of 85 around Taylors and Greenville and Easley, and even a little bit further south on the other side of 85. Seeing some light showers right now, but the majority of our viewing area is dry. Next couple of hours continues to show some of that rain moving through the northern portion of the upstate, and we're going to see some warm conditions. Very, very warm compared to what we typically see this time time of the year. Usually we're in the low 30s, and we're in the 40s and even some 50s out there this morning. So we've got this system out east, this high pressure directing the flow from the south. So that's going to raise those temperatures up close to 70 degrees this week. A slight chance for showers today and tomorrow, but this is our next weather maker moving through the central plains today and into the southern plains tomorrow, and then reaching our area by Wednesday. A cold front moves through Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday going to be the wetter days of the week. So this morning, just a few showers out there, especially in those zones I showed you just north of 85. Here's lunchtime. Also slight chance for rain and cloudier, unfortunately, compared to what we saw on Sunday. And those clouds stick around through the evening as well as the overnight hours. And into tomorrow, mostly dry, but also still very cloudy, unfortunately. As we head into Tuesday afternoon, slight chance for some rain, but once again, mostly dry until Wednesday. And again into Thursday when we see rain return across the area. Light accumulations this morning, mostly in areas south of Asheville, when we're seeing less than 1/10 of an inch across much of the region. But it's going to be over the next 3 days that we see those rain chances go up. So this gets us through Thursday morning. Areas in western North Carolina could see close to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Light rain right now in Highlands and 46 degrees. A little bit cooler air right here in the darker green. And that also mimics what we're seeing this afternoon. Still very warm with a high of 61 in Asheville. Upper 60s Tuesday and back to 70s Wednesday and Thursday this week, and staying very comfortable Friday and into this coming weekend, but also unsettled. Back to you, Katie.
All right, popular place for a lot of folks here.
You better believe it.
All right, Ingrid outside today. Weather, is it popular for us?
Not compared to yesterday. Unfortunately, we had a beautiful Sunday with lots of sunshine. Right now, we're seeing some fog and some light rain moving through, especially into the upstate, so that is reducing visibility there. In Black Mountain, not seeing rain currently fall, but the road's a bit damp. 48 degrees on our Luster Flooring Skycam network. And look at this afternoon, low 60s, well above the average high of 52, even better on Tuesday, and back to 70 degrees on Wednesday. Katie?
Trending now, Black Panther set several box office milestones this past weekend.
Yeah, the film debuted in first place with an estimated 3-day gross of $192 million. Disney predicts after today it could gross $218 million. That number marks the highest debut ever for a film opening in February and the 5th highest of all time.
From Western North Carolina's news leader, this is News 13 This Morning.
For the ramparts we watched.
Fergie sang a unique rendition of the national anthem at the NBA All-Star Game last night.
Yeah, some say she jazzed it up. Draymond Green started laughing during her performance. It immediately started trending on Twitter.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it this morning. It's got more than 82,000 tweets going on. This is number 3 trending
Well, what's
right
the
now.
reaction for her or him?
It's well, they're not real fans of the rendition. They said it was too sexual.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
No, me either.
That's what they said. I've been reading it for the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
I just wasn't hearing that. It was
Jay's going to YouTube the whole thing now. Good morning. It's 6:30 on this Monday, everyone.
You'll see that again on Friday.
We had sunshine yesterday. Well, not the case this morning. Cloudy conditions and also some light rain in the upstate, just north of 85. That's where we're seeing that light rainfall at the moment. So if you're traveling from Asheville south, heads up, you'll need those windshield wipers. For the most part, we're just seeing a few showers throughout this President's Day. Cloudy skies and temperatures staying fairly warm, back up to the low 60s. So that is about what we got to yesterday, minus that sunshine today. We have much more rain expected this week. I'll show you which day might be the better day to get outside coming up in my full forecast. Katie?
Sky Watch weather.
Good morning and welcome back, everyone. I want to show you where it's currently raining. Areas in our southern mountains, very light rain around Brevard and southern portions of Henderson County. But the upstate right now, even around Greenville, seeing some light showers out towards Spartanburg as well. So a few showers, especially this morning, and then that threat's going to start to go down. Slight chance of rain throughout the entire day. And warm conditions as well. A southerly flow ushering in those warmer temperatures today, around 60 degrees, but then eventually rebounding to close to 70 degrees tomorrow. Here's our next weather maker right now in the southern and central plains that will continue to make its way across the country, giving us a greater chance for precipitation Wednesday and again on Thursday as a cold front moves through the region. Here's 8 a.m. this morning. Some areas in our southern mountains, but mainly the upstate, will see a couple showers for your 8 a.m. commute. Just the slightest chance for rain the remainder of the day, but notice all of this white on your screen. That indicates the cloud cover, so not going to be as sunny as Sunday, and a slight chance for rain into early tomorrow. I do think the majority of the day on Tuesday will be dry with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. There's 10 p.m. Tuesday night. Greater chance for rain, as I mentioned, on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Take a look right now as to how much rain could accumulate. I think areas south of Asheville could see close to 1/10 of an inch, isolated spots 1/4 of an inch the next couple of days. But as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, that's when our rain chances go up. So Weather Prediction Center is putting us at that 3/4 of an inch rainfall total rate through Thursday morning. So not a ton of rain, not expecting anything too heavy. Light, misty, foggy conditions in Highlands right now at 48 degrees. Slightly cooler in areas in dark green this morning, and those spots slightly cooler this afternoon too, but comfortable everywhere with a high of 61 in Asheville. Slight chance for rain tomorrow, close to 70 degrees. I think we'll get there Wednesday and Thursday, and staying very warm Friday and into this coming weekend, but unfortunately still unsettled with even a chance for a couple thunderstorms. Katie?
When you think of technology, you think of computers and smartphones, but there's a new kind of tech that's showing up at your dinner table. The popularity of plant-based diets has skyrocketed, mainly for health benefits. And now companies are making it more appealing for the masses. This week I find out what's the deal with making plants look like meats.
Shopping for food just isn't what it used to be, because some things can be deceiving.
Plant-based foods continue to dominate the food world, and right now the tech industry has a seat at the table.
Using innovation to make plant proteins look like meats.
Beyond Meat is a very popular one right now. It's a burger that literally bleeds and tastes and looks like a real burger.
It bleeds by using beet juice, and it's just one in a fast-growing market.
So different things like bacons and meats and sausages that look and taste like meats that are all plant-based, high in proteins.
Made from things like seitan, tofu, tempeh, or legumes.
We have a not tuna, which is a sushi-grade tuna that's made from tomatoes.
Jackfruit is a trendy meat substitute right now, and Whole Foods makes a jackfruit taco right in store. We put it to the test. As for taste,
really different than I thought. It's very fruity. So it has a lot of fruit taste to it. It tastes good then with what they have it paired with. But yeah, really fruity, really fresh. I could see eating this.
How about its appearance?
It definitely looks like meat. Yeah, like if I saw this, I would think it was a shredded meat.
But why make it look like meat?
It's opening up to a wider demographic, and people are understanding the benefits of plant-based diets and more high in proteins and alternatives that way.
Trying to win over consumers like Joel Collier.
Wow, I would not be able to tell the difference.
Really? It tastes
like
chicken?
It does taste like chicken. That is surprising.
We gave him a No Evil Foods barbecue chicken sandwich.
Even though I live in Asheville, I'm a big meat eater, and so be very skeptical about that, but, well, very mustardy, but definitely I cannot tell that it was not chicken.
I think they could be fooled, and so they won't be scared from the vegan terms and the plant-based term.
Fooled they are, but new customers, that will depend on the person.
So I would not get this in a store because I go to the barbecue places for my barbecue, but it is very good.
Well, the No Evil Foods brand is based right here in Asheville, so if you want to try a plant-based meat, you can buy it local. Whole Foods and Earth Fare carry it, as well as many local restaurants, you'd be surprised to know. We're going to post that link to those locations on our website at WLOS.com.
Good reviews overall.
Overall, yes, absolutely. Karen?
From the Live Desk, new overnight, a Russian athlete has been charged with doping. He could lose his recently won bronze medal in curling. As for last night's Olympic Games, here are some of the highlights. 3 American teams finished in the top 10 in the short dance portion of the pairs figure skating. They all have a chance at a medal, but couples from Canada and France are in the lead. Also, the U.S. women's hockey team will be playing for gold after advancing to the finals. They beat Finland 5-0 last night. Big air snowboarding has made its Olympic debut as well. 3 Americans, including Jamie Anderson, have now moved on to the finals. Also new overnight, the U.S. men's hockey team has been ordered to not shake hands with their opponents because of that norovirus outbreak. Right now, there are 300 confirmed cases, 49 people still in quarantine. Back to you.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a lot.
So you're not being a bad sport. You're really being a good sport by not
spreading it any further with everybody. Yeah, Ingrid.
That makes sense. Wash your hands, folks. Still in flu season. Radar and satellite right now shows showers in areas north of I-85, mainly so areas around Greenville and Spartanburg, even seeing some of those rain showers at this time, and some sprinkles in southern mountain locations. Black Mountain not seeing rainfall at the moment, but a little damp out there. 48 degrees on our Lester Flooring Skycam network this afternoon. Low 60s. Tomorrow, upper 60s, and reaching that 70-degree mark by the middle of the work week, and beyond that, staying very mild. Katie?
Happening today, the Buncombe County Planning Board wants to hear from residents. It is holding a public hearing to discuss a zoning ordinance change that could impact future housing developments.
News 13's Lauren Brigman joins us live in Asheville ahead of the meeting. So, Lauren, this comes after some developers have had to make changes.
You may recall a couple of recent projects in the southern part of the county where residents expressed concerns. The housing project right there at the intersection of Mills Gap Road and Sweeten Creek Road there. The developer, actually that was only approved after traffic changes were made. Also, there was a housing development project proposed for Overlook Road, and traffic concerns pushed the developer to scale back from 250 units to 98. So under the new guidelines being proposed, any development with more than 75 planned units would be subject to a traffic study. As it stands now, traffic studies are only required if the proposed project includes more than 300 units. Buncombe's interim planning director says while the county doesn't maintain any roads itself, required traffic studies would help facilitate appropriate upgrades. So if you want to weigh in on this proposed change to the zoning ordinance, you can attend the public hearing happening at 9:30 this morning right here at 30 Valley Street in downtown Asheville. That's the Permits and Inspections building. Live in downtown Asheville, Lauren Brigman, News 13.
The plunge once again. Jason even got to meet his self-proclaimed biggest fan, Lee.
It's too bad that wasn't on Sunday, when it was sunny and it was warmer. Yeah. It's going to be warm today, but actually some clouds moved in overnight and a couple showers falling in the upstate. 60s today, upper 60s tomorrow, back to 70 degrees by the middle of the work week when we do have a greater chance for rain Wednesday and Thursday. Still unsettled as we head into the second half of the 7th-day.
And unseasonably warm every day.
Yep. It looks like spring.
It does.
That tree blocking the roadway there at Christ School Road in Arden could be a while before they have that cleared, so avoid that area.
Maybe that groundhog was wrong.
That's what we're hoping for.
Maybe.
Thanks for joining us. GMA is next.